Hello?
Oh,
What's up with it?
hey, what's up? There's no ring.
Huh?
He was ready.
I stay ready.
See
You're
that?
ready for, hey,
Yes, sir.
who do we got?
Who do we have on the line?
We got Big Snow Nose the boss.
Okay. What's going on in the background?
We got I'm in Vegas, so we got a couple females right here. You know how that go.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're in Vegas. This is
Yeah.
live from Ox City, so don't say anything incriminating. Um, so we wanted to call. So you're in Vegas for the Super Bowl, which isn't in
Yeah.
Vegas, I assume.
No, it's not. It's in Tampa.
Okay, okay.
what's it like in Vegas? Is Vegas crazy right now?
It's pretty. It's it's nothing different. Just everybody's got a mask on. Everybody's still gonna party. Everybody's still gonna drink.
But is
A lot of
Vegas?
people
There's
bet it.
people out everywhere. Streets are packed.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing.
Okay. You place any bets?
Yeah. I gotta. I only come to Vegas to place big bets. The last big bet I came to Vegas is when Earl Spence fought Danny Garcia. I always bet on Mikey Garcia when I'm here, and so
Mm.
last year I
Shout
bet
out to
on
Mikey
Super Bowl. I betted on
Garcia,
him.
pound for pound CBD.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, big shout out to Mikey Garcia. I always win money, when I place on when I bet on him. Last year I bet on Kansas City. This year I'm gonna bet on you can't bet against Tom Brady, so I'm gonna bet I'm gonna put some money on Tom Brady.
First one, Tom Brady.
Okay, so
I guess
Yeah,
second one
so-
because I was also Tom Brady. I'm picking the Bucks too. So you're the
Yeah,
second one,
definitely.
Andy.
Yeah, definitely. And then everybody the Vegas odds are pretty close. 3 points. I honestly think Tampa can win. Patrick Mahomes, he's athletic, he's good. He's a freaking nature. But Tom Brady's just too smart.
Tom Brady.
okay, so this
Drew,
Yeah.
Drew, who'd you pick? Well, who's your pick? I can't remember.
yeah, I'm going with the Bucks. I can't choose. I can't pick the.
And I'm sorry to interrupt. And I took Tampa and the 3 points. I didn't go straight up, so I'm getting 3 points.
What does that mean? I don't know anything about betting. What does
So
that mean?
this podcast is gonna come out on Tuesday, so we're gonna see what happened. A lot of people might laugh at you, or they might try to hunt you down, depending.
Yeah.
So don't say how much money you put up.
That's what we're doing right now, Andy. Is what we're calling people to find out what their pick is, and then after the Super Bowl, we'll be able to go back and see what people said. So your pick's on record now. So you'll be. Are you still there?
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, cool. That was Andy. Everybody, good. Thank you.
The Vegas streets got him. He belongs to the Vegas streets now.
Oh, it's crazy to me that Vegas is just operating normally.
Yeah.
Like it's where we're at in Oxnard. It's everything stuff is open, but outdoor dining. It's mostly everything's outdoor dining, so there's not that many people out. There are people out picking up food and stuff, but I just can't imagine being in a place like Vegas with just people in the streets, just packed, walking around. I can't even visualize it now at this point.
Yeah, it's weird because each state is different.
Yeah.
I think the ringleader for that movement is Atlanta, and it's
Oh,
Georgia.
I thought I was going to be Florida.
Nah, I think they're up there. They're definitely top 5 dead or alive. It's just literally dead or alive. What I hear, everyone's going to Georgia. Everyone's going to Georgia. You want to do a club event? Go to Georgia. You want to see a concert? Go to Georgia.
I wonder. I don't even know what that is doing for the numbers. Like
At this point, I don't even look at the numbers anymore.
Yeah, I don't look anymore either.
It's been months since I looked at the number.
But it's crazy that like people will travel to a different state for a different experience. You know.
Oh yeah, people are.
I'm going to go to Florida, so I
vacations.
can like going on a vacation to Florida. All right, so that's three for Brady. Like so, all three of us picked Brady at this point.
You know what's crazy is everyone's saying Brady.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, people
It's
are just
crazy.
saying Brady.
It's
Because I mean, it's hard not to look at it as Brady
Yeah.
versus Mahomes.
yeah,
You know, old versus new, like the
Yeah.
next generation. You know, because there really hasn't been this kind of matchup in sports in a long time. I don't know when there was really. Like if you look at that Jordan, right? So who would be after Jordan? Who would be taking the torch? Kobe?
You never had that matchup.
Kobe and Jordan never met in
You
the
never had
finals.
Kobe LeBron.
You never had Kobe LeBron. You never had, or did you have Magic Jordan in the
You
finals?
had Magic Jordan,
Yeah,
but it was it was like it was more so the Bulls were running through everyone, and the Lakers kind of got in or whatever.
yeah. So this will be the first time that it's really like because Mahomes
Yeah.
is looked at as the next guy. You know?
Yeah.
And if Mahomes gets another one, Mahomes is, I don't know, he's maybe 25, 26. And he has 2 Super Bowls by the time he's 25 or 26. And we're seeing Brady play till he's 40. He says he wants to play
That's
till
the
he's
passing of the
45.
torch.
But I'm saying, like, he's still, if he
Like
wins
you're saying
this
they
Super
could
Bowl,
match up again.
they could match up again. They could match up again a couple more times because Brady wants to play. He said he wants to play till he's 45, and he's 43 now. So, and the Bucks are good. The Bucks are good. They're young. They could, you know, who knows? Who knows what they could do? Like, what if we got Brady versus Mahomes for the last 3 years of Brady's career?
That'd be dope. I'd like to see that.
That would be.
I would
Wow.
love to see that.
I mean, I would be okay seeing. I would prefer the Raiders, obviously, but
Yeah, obviously.
who else can we call to get a
Let's call a former guest. We got any former
okay.
guests?
friend of the show?
Hit up a former guest, Jordan or Tadell. All right. See if anyone doesn't answer the phone. That'll be cool too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Oh.
What's up?
Yeah.
What it do? What it do?
What's up? Announce yourself.
Huh?
Introduce yourself. That's
Oh,
Drew greeting you
Tadell,
onto the
aka
program.
Oh yeah, we're calling live from Ox City, so don't say anything to incriminate yourself.
Yeah. It's your boy Tadell, aka Linty. You know,
AKA, oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
aka Mr. Left Hand, Mr. aka Left Your Bitch Behind.
That's for you, Linty. You hear that?
I do.
Hey, we got good feedback from last time you were on. Just wanted to say that congratulations, you did a great job. But now,
I get a plaque. Trophy.
man,
Swaggy don't like Drake though. I can't say something like that.
Tadell.
yeah,
Trophy.
Oh, wow. I don't like trophies?
You don't like that. You don't like Drake, and he sings that song "Trophies."
Oh, man, yeah, I don't
It went
know.
over your head.
I don't
It's okay though.
Yeah. I hope that
He
goes
doesn't
over
even
my
know it.
head for the rest of my life. I hope those
Nah,
Drake
no.
jokes. I don't want to know any Drake songs ever. I don't have room in my head for that. Hey, so who are you picking for the Super Bowl?
I don't have a pick.
You don't have a pick.
Nah, I'm low key mad at this Super Bowl, but it's okay.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not happy about it, but
You don't like the teams that are in it?
I don't like that my team's not in, and they're both red teams, and it's not the red team of mine. You know what I mean?
Wait. What? Let me. Okay, red team.
I'm a Niners fan. If you
Nine.
don't know that.
Okay. That's what it was. Got it.
And we lost. So one off the rip, we lost to the Kansas City last year in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were the
I don't know.
So you're not interested in Brady versus Mahomes?
I'm excited to watch it. Yes, but who wins? I don't even care. So do you think Brady is killing this year? I got a question for both of y'all. Do you think Brady killed this year?
I don't know about killed, but to see what he did with no training camp, the first year on that team, the first year with those guys, leaving New England for the first time, taking them to the Super Bowl, that's killing it to me. Like, I know he threw picks, like he had bad games, but I mean, to be 43 and take your brand new team to the Super Bowl, that's killing it.
There's a lot of weapons on that team.
Yeah, a lot of weapons, but I mean, Jameis Winston had all those weapons.
I feel like Jameis Winston could have took him to the Super Bowl,
but he didn't last year.
Well,
there's a difference between you're not saying that Brady and Jameis Winston are the same, are you?
Who would say that? I'm talking about the team. I'm not a hater though. I hope the game goes great. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Do you think Tom Brady is the GOAT?
I hope the tuck rule don't come in handy again. Oh, man. I know Drew going, you too, Greg, Swaggy.
What?
Hope y'all don't like that tuck rule shit. Hope that don't come in effect.
No.
Congrats to Charles Woodson.
I did hear congrats to Charles Woodson.
Hall of Famer.
What? What happened?
He made it to the Hall of Fame.
He just got announced?
Today. Yeah.
Today. Him and Peyton Manning.
Ballot, baby.
Him, Peyton Manning, and Tom Flores, right? Raiders coach.
And our
first Hispanic
and Lynch,
quarterback.
Lynch is
first
in there.
Hispanic. Hold on. Let me get this off. First Hispanic quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Starting quarterback in the NFL and first Hispanic head coach in the NFL. Tom Flores. Go ahead, my bad.
You want the applause thing, or you want?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, yeah, of course. There we go.
Yeah, applaud that.
Yeah, shout out to Tom Flores,
former Raider too. But no,
I never seen him throw not one pass.
Well, he was in the 60s.
Glad.
See, we were just talking about like how we were talking about. We hear about all these guys who are Hall of Fame. Yeah, he did. Tom Flores.
Yep. Oh, nice. Like I literally never seen.
He won
highlighted nothing of that guy.
He won a Super Bowl as a player, coach. He won a Super Bowl as a player, a head coach, and assistant coach with the Raiders. But I got a question for you. Who do you think is the GOAT NFL player?
Ever?
You're asking player? Like not by position, just player?
Just ever.
Like just a player?
Yep.
I gotta go with the youth. So it gotta be Ed Reed.
Oh.
You think Ed Reed's the best football player ever? NFL player ever?
That's what you asked me.
Did you play defense in high school?
Yeah. But of course, it's gonna be everybody's answer is gonna be Tom Brady.
Is Ed Reed left-handed?
That's a good question. And
I don't know. I never know. Ed Reed's definitely a GOAT. He's one of the GOATs for sure. So I'm not mad at that answer. We were asking because
up there.
Well, he's my favorite player of all time. But we were asking because a lot of people were talking about Tom Brady being the GOAT, and we were debating like if he's the GOAT.
And Jerry Rice can't say not Jerry Rice. But of course, Tom Brady's in there.
Yeah. The Jerry Rice.
He's just like somebody I watch. I'm sorry. Like, I know, like, he's he's the greatest football player ever. He's just not somebody I'm like turning the TV on to watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I respect it though. Montana's up there. But my favorite ever is definitely Ed Reed.
Your favorite.
Your
Yeah,
favorite.
Reed.
Your favorite, not
Your favorite.
GOAT.
Your
And the
favorite
GOAT.
and the
Hey,
GOAT.
Tadell,
Okay.
is there a difference between the best and the GOAT to you? You know, like the greatest of all time, and then is there a difference between that and
I don't ever
the
have the
best?
argument at greatest of all time.
You don't even entertain that greatest of all time argument?
Yeah.
He's too cool for that.
But
Hey, you going to any parties?
nah, I'm not too cool for it. Huh?
You going to any Super Bowl party? COVID Super Bowl parties or anything?
Working on the weekend like usual.
I like to hear that.
Another Drake line, sorry, Swaggy.
Oh yeah, that went over my head too. So are you gonna get to watch the game though?
We gonna see.
Oh, well, you don't care.
Make,
I don't know.
You make things happen. I know you'll make it happen. Even if you have to sneak that iPhone.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, there you go. You know. No one's gonna be upset if you sneak
shootout.
that.
That's gonna be a shootout game. That's gonna be like with the Warriors or something versus I don't know who else be shooting like the D'Antoni Warriors, the D'Antoni Suns versus D Curry Warriors and shit. That's gonna be a shootout.
I hope it is.
I hope it is too, and I hope whoever win by like a last second kick or something like that. Something exciting. You know
I thought
I
I saw earlier in the week that there's supposed to be weather coming in, like there's supposed to be some storms or something.
The craziest thing is this the first time a team's hosting the Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course, and of course that's on Brady. Too. Like, of course, Brady has that record too. You know,
but that don't necessarily give him home advantage though.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it matters unless if it was up north, like if he was still in New England when you have to go into New England and beat the Patriots. That matters. Like that's tough. But
yeah.
If it's down in Tampa, I don't think it's really a big deal.
And like, cause like they're not selling home and away games; they're selling Super Bowl tickets. You know what I mean?
But the field sometimes makes a difference too. I've heard. Like if you know the field, if you're familiar with it and how to move on it and how it reacts, like it's that sensitive. I guess like players are that sensitive to it to where they can. You know, if they're used to a particular field, then they can, they're more comfortable there. So.
Yeah, like grass. Do they got a dome? I don't even know.
No, it's just outdoor. It's got a big pirate ship on it.
The city's outdoors too, though.
Looks like Pirates of the Caribbean.
I know 2 Buccaneers fans in my life, like, and they was diehard, so they been fans. They're the only 2 that I give credit to. Everybody else. I don't know. I don't even know nobody hyping the Bucs anyway. They just
I don't either.
On some Brady shit.
All I gotta say
for the record, before James Harden was my favorite player, Joe Johnson, who was not left-handed. He's right-handed.
All right, let you get that off.
So I went from Nick Van Exel to Joe Johnson to now. I mean, that's 2 out of 3 is left-handed.
Yeah,
but hey.
Yeah, and the jury's still out on Ed Reed. We still don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I feel like he's left-handed for some reason.
Yeah,
he might
probably. Be. Knowing your history, yeah.
Yeah, knowing your history. All I gotta say is appreciate you taking his call. What was 2 rings? Man, that's impeccable. You're a stand-up guy for that.
2 rings?
Yeah, there's only 2 rings, so you're a stand-up dude for that.
Oh.
You didn't ghost us on the call. And it'll be interesting to see if Patrick Mahomes can get 2 Super Bowls back to back. Shout out to Drake.
Ugh.
If he wins this one, does he satisfy? Does he fulfill his contract? He ain't got to win no more after this one.
I don't think so. You think if he gets 2, you think they're happy with 2?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, fulfill his contract. If you win a Super Bowl, you made you made that franchise that amount of money. You know what I mean? Like if you win a Super Bowl,
like yes.
if you win a Super
I
Bowl,
feel like yes, that first Super Bowl helped him get his contract. The second one's gonna
pay for it,
fulfill it.
Right.
I would say he needs one more after this. It's got to get 3.
No, they're gonna make that money with one Super Bowl. They're gonna make that money back.
But I guess more. I'm thinking from more of a fan perspective. I think.
Who has 3?
3.
That's a good question. 3 Super Bowl rings. That's a great question.
Montana has.
I feel like Montana has 3.
I think he has 2, and Steve Young has 1. I don't know. I'm blurry on those.
Yeah, huh? I don't know. I just know Brady is far out in front.
How many does Brady have?
6.
So I don't think you should compare him
6.
if he wins this one. I don't think you should compare his championship rings with Brady. Well, his contract. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if he wins one more, he fulfills his contract.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
He does. But I'm saying, as a fan, like if I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm not going to be happy with just 2. You know, of course.
No.
Of course not. You know, but
I'm a Niners fan. And I'm not happy with not making the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was hurt all year. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Raiders was gonna make the playoffs this year. I thought y'all was gonna be the
Yeah,
team.
we all feel that way every year.
And y'all beat the Chiefs.
And we beat the Chiefs. We're campaigning for Deshaun Watson, so we'll keep you posted on that.
Are we?
I am.
I need Deshaun Watson on my team. I'm not rooting for y'all.
Everyone's saying that.
I know everybody's trying to. Everybody's trying to.
Yeah, man. I'll let y'all, man. Thanks for having me on.
No. We hang up on you.
Wait. But before you go, you got to pick somebody. Pick somebody.
I picked the red team.
The red team.
Come on, man. Say a name.
That's going to be KC. He's picking KC. Can we put you down for KC, Tadale?
For who?
Kansas City.
Don't put me down for nothing. I'll have my answer.
All right, so you haven't answered the question that we asked, and for those reasons, I'm out. That's Shark Tank.
Yeah, man.
That's the answer that you're sticking with? That you're rolling with that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay. All right, thanks, Janelle.
All right, peace.
Okay, no answer. All right, so
okay, we'll jot that down as a no answer.
You know, whenever someone like the boxing records, they're like, he's 20-1. That's a no contest.
Yeah. We'll put that down as that.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody sent me a little picture of a Super Bowl drinking game for this year's Super Bowl. What's the number? What's LV? You know?
Las Vegas?
No. The numerals.
Sorry. I have no clue.
Oh, man. I was watching the NFL versus Al Davis, and they...
Don't ruin it. I haven't seen it.
No, I'm not going to ruin it. They talked about, or they interviewed this guy who, when the Raiders won the Super Bowl in L.A.,
yeah,
a guy from up north, from Sacramento or San Francisco, traveled down to L.A. for the celebration, like for the parade. And it was just like a street vendor guy who sold buttons and pins. And he had Super Bowl, like Raiders, Super Bowl winners, Super Bowl champs on it. But he had the wrong number from the last time they won the Super Bowl. Like, so he just had a bunch of leftovers from the first time the Raiders won the Super Bowl, but he took them down there to sell to people. And so they interview the guy, and they are asking him why he brought buttons from the last Super Bowl. And he said, people are stupid, like they don't know the numbers. They don't know what the numbers mean, so they just buy it. They're stupid. So
hey, that's definitely true.
And it's true because here we are.
Sold out.
So stupid we don't know the.
He definitely sold out.
Yeah. So Super Bowl LV, whatever it is. Man, that sounds really stupid saying that. All right, so it just has a few different things like when you have to take a drink or whatever. Have you ever played a drinking game?
Yeah, like beer pong and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess beer pong counts, but I'm talking about one where it's like if you do this, take a drink.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You done one of those?
Yeah, it had some like.
I don't really have any time for it.
Extremely. Huh?
I don't like rules around my drinking.
Nah, I'm saying you've never been at like a party and it's like a bunch of chicks and stuff, and you're like, all right, let's play a game, and you know.
All right, we're not fun enough to entertain ourselves just without playing some game that somebody made up. Let's find a structured game to play. Because we're not to make our own fun.
Nah, it's just in the midst of everything. It's like, hey, have you heard of this game? And there's people drinking and they're associated with the game. They've heard it or played it before. And you just, one thing leads to another. And we'll talk about it on the Patreon.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. All right. So the first one is when Aaron Rodgers throws a touchdown. Oh, wait. This is awkward. It's a not funny joke. That's the first one. It's done. All right. So the second one is somebody says goat, take a drink. Right. So somebody's going to talk about Tom Brady being the goat. So someone says goat, take a drink. Someone mentions the Bucks playing at home, take a drink.
That's it. Okay.
Andy Reid's mask is in horrible disarray. Laugh, then take a drink.
Is he what is?
Have you seen Andy Reid's mask is always crazy.
Is the shield. I thought he had the shield.
Yeah, he's got the shield, but I remember, I think it was one of the first few weeks it was fogging up, so he had like windshield wipers on it, I think.
No. No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that. No, he didn't.
I might be making that up. I might be making that up. Either way, the clip art is already on its way.
He said windshield wipers. That's crazy.
Patrick Mahomes does that weird old man jog after a play. Take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
You know that one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes throws for 600 yards in a quarter. Take a drink.
Okay, let's ease on up.
Tyreek Hill makes multiple Bucks defensive backs look silly all at the same time. Take a drink. A commercial says we're all in this together after a rough 2020. Take a drink. You realize you took J-Lo and Shakira's halftime show for granted. Take a drink.
It's going to be a lot of
see.
Drunk people.
Well, the Weeknd's performing.
That's fine.
So we'll see how the Weeknd does.
That's fine. Weeknd's great, but you know.
Someone at your Super Bowl party laughs way too hard at a commercial that wasn't even funny. Throw your drink at them.
Whoa.
Okay, I like where this game is headed.
Yeah.
Now we're getting aggressive. A Cowboys fan criticizes one of the teams playing in the Super Bowl, forgetting that their team didn't even make the playoffs. Go pick your drink up and throw it on them, I think it says. This writing is a little small. Tony Romo accurately predicts a play before it happens. Take a drink. And take a drink and wonder why he didn't do better as a professional athlete.
I remember when sidebar, I remember when he got appointed first string quarterback, starting quarterback, when they cut Quincy Carter I was at the camp in Oxnard.
Oh, when they cut
Quincy Carter, and then I don't know. Yeah, I think it was the same. I want to say he was the next in line. Like Tony Romo was the next in line, and it was like, oh yeah, what happened to Quincy Carter? Like, and then Tony Romo's is the quarterback now. I'm not. I think it was Tony Romo. It was either that or Vinny Testaverde. It was around that time. I can't. It's blurry, but
I can't remember. That's foggy for me. Like,
yeah,
who was before Romo?
yeah.
That era.
But I know Quincy Carter was supposed to be the starting quarterback, and then he got cut for the weed thing or whatever,
Oh.
and then it was a wrap. So I always just wonder like what really happened. Because it was just like he's out of there. Like he's starting quarterback, now he's out of there. It's like, dang.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
But
There's
yeah.
probably a lot of stories like that. Of,
yeah, for sure.
you know, just stuff happening that
Remember
doesn't.
OJ Mayo?
Oh yeah.
Same scenario type of deal. Like he
Him
got
just
banned from the
disappearing?
NBA. Well, he got
banned?
not banned. He got suspended for like a year or two or something. I think. Don't quote me. But I think he got suspended, and then he did it again. Like he got suspended for a year. Yeah, and then he did it again, and then he never.
And what was he doing?
He was probably smoking weed. I don't know. I think it was marijuana. Yep, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, could continue with your little game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not that much left. Tony Romo makes weird moaning noises while watching slow motion replays and proclaims, "Oh, I don't know, Jim." Take a drink.
That sounds crazy.
Tom Brady gets a penalty from refs solely for the act of being Tom Brady, for the fact of being Tom Brady. Tom Brady wins the 7th Super Bowl. Chug your drink and just admit to yourself that he's the greatest. That's the last one.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, I, however, will not be going to a Super Bowl party. We'll just be. My mom actually volunteered to make us some snacks. So she's going to come by and drop off some snacks. And we're going to watch the game.
There you go. Sounds fun.
So shout out to my mom for making snacks. Yeah, so Blade is coming to the MCU and is being played by Mahershala Ali. He was in True Detective, that show. He was on a season of that. He was in Free State of Jones with Matthew McConaughey. He was in that. He was in that the Green Book, the one that won a bunch of awards. He's a really successful actor.
Okay.
But so I'm not sure if you've seen him before, but he's like the perfect choice for Blade.
Okay.
So he's gonna be Blade, and I don't know how much they're gonna be really putting him in with the other Marvel characters. I don't know if he's gonna be with if he's gonna interact with Spider-Man and all them.
I'm sure if you're in the MCU, you got to pretty much, right?
Yeah.
There's never been a movie that they haven't.
So the movie that's coming out, they just released what the title's going to be, and the title's going to be The Vampire Slayer. The Vampire Slayer, I think, not Vampire Hunter.
Wait, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's been a long time since Buffy.
People forgot.
I think it's time to take over the Vampire Slayer. Put it to good use and have it not be Buffy. Yeah, Blade the Vampire Slayer. So, I was looking at that. I saw the ad or the news about that they released the title, and it just made me think even more that DC you gotta start doing a good job, because this Blade movie is gonna be sick. This guy who's playing Blade is badass, and the movie it's gonna be sick. I know it's gonna
Was he the dude in Benjamin Button?
I don't know.
He was the
Is there a black guy in Benjamin Button?
Well, yeah, there's a bunch of black guys in Benjamin Button. He stays in a home. He stays in that old folks home. Or yeah, he stays in the old folks home, and what's her name? Is
You
like
know who he
the
is? He was did you watch Luke Cage? Not yeah,
No.
Luke Cage, that's the one, the Marvel one? Oh, no, he is in that.
Did you see Benjamin Button? Hold on.
Yeah, that's
The Curious Case or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he goes to the home with Taraji P. Henson?
I don't remember that name at all.
Taraji P. Henson is like the lady who takes care of him.
No, I don't.
She
I don't
becomes like
remember
his
anybody
mother.
else other than Benjamin Button.
Okay, so you don't remember it, because she's
No,
like.
why do you remember it so well? Do you like the movie?
No, I'm saying it was decent, cool.
I know, but you
Story?
remember all the characters?
Taraji P. Henson, she's like one of the top actors.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Okay, well,
I didn't know that was a real person.
Okay, well, she was in Baby Boy. She was in what else? Hustle and Flow.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. Mahershala Ali. He is in that movie. And,
Okay. And Taraji P. Henson, who is
she's in
the
it.
top
Okay.
actor.
So now I know. Yeah, now I know who she is.
Okay.
I see her picture now.
Okay. Yeah. No. So it's him. He's the one who's playing Blade. Do you think? Yeah, I think Marvel's coming with a wave. They're not just coming with Blade. They're coming with all this extra stuff. Like, what are the other ones? The Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I mean, X-Men. We already said that.
X-Men. They're coming with the Eternals. They're coming with all kinds of other stuff that I
the
don't
Eternals
really
is
know
like
about.
some space.
Yeah, I think it's
something
like I think it's something like that. They're coming with all kinds of like stuff that I've never heard about, but you know that stuff is gonna be like I never knew of.
Yeah.
What's it called? Galaxy? What is it? Galaxy?
Galactus?
No, Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I never heard of that before it came out, and look now.
I
It's
never
a
heard about
household
him
name.
either.
Yeah, now it's a household name. You know what I mean?
Same.
So,
Iron Man was like that too.
Nah.
Iron Man.
What? You didn't know about Iron Man?
people knew about Iron Man, I guess, but he wasn't a main character when that Iron Man the movie came out.
He was in that video game.
Which one?
That Marvel
versus Capcom.
He was in that video game.
You're right.
So that's why I knew about him. But you just know they're about to just pour more gasoline onto that fire. And
That's
throw
why,
Blade in there.
Yeah, and you throw Blade in there.
But look, you got Black Panther already. Blade's a staple. Like as a black superhero.
And
They're
with this actor, I think this
market.
actor could be crazy with it.
Yeah.
So good luck, DC.
DC got the dude who's mad at his dad.
Oh,
RoboCop / athlete upset at his dad.
Yeah, sweaty Jim sweatshirt guy.
Why does he have that?
Because you get.
That's his superhero.
DC's the worst with secret identities, like Superman with his glasses, this Cyborg with his hoodie.
Yeah.
I mean, Princess or Wonder Woman, I don't think she even has one. She doesn't have any disguise. She just puts her crown thing on.
Yeah, she got a whole thing. She's got the little.
I know she has a whole outfit, but but she doesn't wear glasses. Like she doesn't have a secret identity.
Yeah, they're throwing all their Marvels into like these They gotta just go all in on a Superman movie. Because that's their ace in the, you know what I mean? Like that's their
And there's never, the Superman
player.
movies I think in the 80s did really well.
Yeah. And that's the people that it's the most, you could say Batman, but for some reason it's just like, I feel like Batman's been just,
Batman's been holding up he's been carrying the team for so long.
no.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. No. And this is what I mean.
How so?
That. Because there's so many is it adorations or iterations?
I think iterations.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. There's been so many of those things of Batman that it's like another one. All right, let's see how this. There's a lot of people that are skeptical. Whereas if you have one person to play this superhero, then it's like, okay, this is who I identify with as that superhero. So there's never going to be another Iron Man. No one's going to dare try and do, oh, I'm now Iron Man. You know who the Iron Man is, right? Like, no one's ever going to dare do another Captain America. You know who the Captain America is.
Well, that's Disney is doing it. I mean, they got Star Wars now. Like, so they're making it more of that, of like, this is the universe. Like, this is who it is. You know, like, nobody's going to replace Luke Skywalker. You're not going to do another Star Wars and have another actor play Luke Skywalker.
So I think that's where DC got it wrong. Well, not got it wrong, but here's where the disconnect is. Everyone's like, I like this. I like this one better. I like this one. I liked Keanu Reeves. I liked Val Kilmer. I liked, who else? Bale. I liked, what's the other dude? Affleck. Like, there's been so many Batmans.
Michael Keaton.
Like, there's been so many. I mean,
but some people like to see a different interpretation of it.
Right, but a lot of people like, but there's a lot of people who are like, okay, let's see what this one's talking about. Or, I think that's where the disconnect is. Whereas if you had like, that's why people like franchises a lot.
Like you're saying like the Marvel.
Yep. I just feel like that's where they're messing up. They need.
Yeah, they might, but it's too late now. Like that, they got to roll with what they got now.
Yeah, they. I think they messed up by getting old dudes. Like Ben Affleck is an old Batman.
Yeah.
Like he can't spend 10 years.
Yeah.
Being Batman.
Man, I hope they survive.
Who else is there in DC?
What other characters?
Yeah, like what other characters are there?
I mean, so you got Batman, Superman, you have Flash. You have Green Arrow.
Nobody worried about Green Arrow. Green Arrow? Oh my god.
Green Arrow and Hawkeye are basically the same dude.
Okay.
Like they're exactly the same dude as far as I'm concerned. All they do is shoot a bow and arrow. That's all they do.
See,
DC has Martian Manhunter. They have Hoodie Guy. They have Cyborg. Wonder Woman. Hawk Girl. That's a pretty stupid one. Green Lantern. Green Lantern. They tried Green Lantern. Remember with Ryan Reynolds?
Was it Jim Carrey? Oh
no. Bow CBD. All right, pound for pound CBD. I actually used pound for pound CBD today. Went out for a run. Did you see the picture of me with my glasses? You see my glasses? My new glasses I got?
No, I didn't see that.
I got some new Oakleys.
Oh.
And they're very Hulk Hogan type Oakleys. So yeah, they're like neon and they're kind of reddish lenses. They're pretty outrageous.
Are they
belligerent.
Are they the snap into a Slim Jim type?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
okay.
100%. 100%. So yeah, I before I ran today, I got some of the CBD lemongrass soothe balm that Pound for Pound CBD makes. So I got some of that, and I rubbed it on my knees, rubbed a little on my ankles, get a good stretch, and smell nice, like a nice CBD bath on my joints. Just helps to kind of warm my joints up a little bit, and then I went and ran through the streets with my Macho Man glasses. Yeah, but Pound for Pound CBD is a company that has partnered with Mikey Garcia, boxing champion, right? He's a belt holder. Yeah, Pound for Pound, right?
Something like that. Definitely,
something like
definitely
that.
won
Champion.
multiple belts.
Yeah, so they partnered with Mikey Garcia and started making a line of CBD products, subscription box products. That the boxes come with a variety of different stuff, including tinctures, like I said before, the lemongrass soothe balm, gummies, and gel capsules. Pound for Pound CBD is all organic hemp, made from all organic hemp products, and it has 0 THC, which is cool if you need a THC product or you need a CBD product that has no THC. Then Pound for Pound CBD can do that for you as well. Drew, have you ever done THC or CBD? Have you ever done it?
Only CBD
Put
I
CBD
do,
in the spoon and then you heat it up with the.
the only CBD that I'm affiliated with or have tried is Pound for Pound CBD. And when I do, in order to fulfill that, I use promo code OXCITY at checkout for 20% off.
Nice.
Do people call you Greg or Gregory?
Greg. I feel like I want to transition it to Gregory, but if it's too much work.
You want to transition?
Yeah.
You're going to transfer
I have
me?
rights.
Wait, so you want to change your name or something? I mean, you want to
I feel like I would prefer to be called Gregory, because Greg just sounds like it's like a caveman grunt noise. Greg. I don't like it. It's dumb.
I never thought of that or heard that.
Also, this one time somebody thought my name was Grape. Another time somebody thought my name was Gray. Like, even as a kid, I remember an adult thinking that. An adult was like, huh, Gray? And I was a kid thinking like, are you fucking serious? Gray?
Your face had that face? The are you serious face?
Yeah. Gray. That's my name, Gray.
Yeah.
So, you can't mistake Gregory for anything, you know?
Nah. But it just also takes longer to say.
It does.
It's a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort, yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
Do you usually go by Drew?
Yeah, I would say 95% of people call me Drew.
Really?
Yeah.
It's new to me.
It's a new name?
Like, I was in the minority before, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, because you've known me longer.
Yeah.
You know? And I had to spell my name out with squiggly lines.
Yeah, crayons.
Like, learning to spell the name out.
The two solid ones and then the dotted.
Yeah.
I went to school.
Yeah. Where you have to color within the lines. And you look at someone else's coloring page and they literally... It looked like they just didn't care. You're like, yo, you had to color in the lines, bro. Like,
I'm
I
in
am.
kindergarten, I don't care.
No, you're not at all. I remember these thoughts as like a kindergartner, so like, dang.
I do too. I remember having adult thoughts as a kid,
Right. Mm-hmm.
or adult reactions. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. People talk about like maturing and stuff. No, I was always this smart.
Yeah, I was always this way.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon was always lame.
Right.
I'm sorry. I was always into Batman. Pokemon was always trash.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to
Pokemon.
Thank you to Jordan coming on last week and just
Should I do
support
the applause thing?
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast, and every time something good happened, it's big ups to
That sounded great.
to somebody.
Pause.
Oh. Yeah, thanks to Jordan for coming on.
Yeah. Appreciate
That was fun.
Jordan coming on the show, and if he does a podcast, or just go support all of his stuff when it drops.
All right, so the NBA All-Star Game is scheduled for Sunday, February 14th. But LeBron and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Did I get that right?
That was really good.
Pretty good, right?
Could not. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, so him, and then I think there was somebody else, but a few guys are who's the other guy, the younger guy who, De'Aaron Fox. So a few NBA players already have spoken out and kind of made it clear that they're not interested in playing in the All-Star game this year. So it'll be interesting to see what the NBA does about it, because if the players aren't interested in it and people know that, the players are being vocal about it, they're telling the public, they're doing it on social media, that they're not interested in playing in the All-Star game. So it'll be interesting to see what they do about it.
Yeah, I thought they agreed already for March, like early March.
So they were going to push it back?
Yeah, well, yeah, for March, like first week of March or something like that. First or second week of March. But like the Players Association and the NBA agreed on that.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens. But I can see what they said it was going to be in Atlanta, right? And that's why I think some of the players are like,
Yeah, so we're going to go to Atlanta where everything's just open. And
well, okay, so the NBA players, there's going to be, how many? Like 26?
Players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
24, 26, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Plus, that's all they're going to do, right? And then the coaches, whatever. But
I think it said that they were going to do some kind of skills competition in the
then
they were going to do it the same night.
That's where the problem lies, or lie. They know how All-Star Weekend is. They know what that brings, and they know Atlanta is wide open. So I could see the reasoning behind some of them being kind of iffy about it is, okay, Atlanta, Georgia is wide open. We're going to have this NBA All-Star game. People are going to be coming because whatever it is, entertainment, they're going to have parties and stuff because it's wide open. They're having parties right now. Right. They're having Super Bowl parties. They're having, every single week they're having parties and whatnot. It's Atlanta. There's no COVID in Atlanta, it seems like. So you have an NBA All-Star game. That's going to be even more people coming in. So I could see why the players would be like kind of iffy about it.
Yeah.
You know,
And Giannis said something about that he would rather be home with his family. Like, I think a lot of guys are looking at it like, hey, we're away from our families. Like, we'd like to, and it's still a pandemic.
exactly. Yep.
It's still scary out.
They're not really worried about playing an All-Star game this year.
No.
You know, like.
So, like, if there's not incentive to do it, then there's no reason to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't make.
Nobody wants to see them go out there and play against each other if they don't want to.
Nah. I get why they want to do it. They want to, the money thing, of course. They want to also the like sense of normalcy or whatever. They want to, the tradition. They want to break, like, all right, this guy was an all-star, this year. But the fact that they're holding an NBA season, like, that's enough. It's enough.
If they don't want to push it.
Yeah. I feel like they should just announce the teams and not play a game. Like,
I think that's, yeah.
He was an all-star player. He was an all-star this year. They didn't play the game, but he was an all-star by the way he was playing or whatever.
Yeah, just so we give you credit for it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I could see some. But if they can create some sort of bubble, like mini bubble within Atlanta, I don't know why they're doing it in Atlanta, honestly. Like,
why? Where else would they do it?
I'm saying somewhere that's not wide open and crazy like Atlanta.
Well, but then they're not going to make money, so there's no point for them to do it in the first place.
That's what I'm saying. Like, well, no, there is a point. The TV money. People are going to tune into it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, you're right. I guess that's not enough.
Yeah, that's not enough. So, how much are those tickets going to be?
Oh my God! Yeah, I was thinking about that too. How much tickets?
The fact that you're
into the Super Bowl, I thought about that too.
Well, yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh!
Drake would be there. Drake would be at the All-Star game.
Nah.
High five.
Nah, I don't think so.
Scooping up all the free high fives. Earlier tonight it was Warriors Mavs, so it was Steph versus Luka.
Okay.
And I think Steph had ended up with like 57 and Luka had 40 something. So
what do you think of Luka Doncic?
I like him. I'm starting to see a little bit of he kind of acts like a baby sometimes. He's young, but I like him. I mean, he's polished.
Yeah, he's freaking talented. But you're right. He does, when things don't go his way, he kind of does act like a baby.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is why they're not as successful. It seems like they kind of took a step back this year.
Yeah, it does. And they have Porzingis.
They have Porzingis.
They didn't have Porzingis last year, really.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
not in the playoffs, though, didn't they?
At the end, like, he didn't play like the last game or 2 games or whatever.
Okay.
But I mean, they're still working him in too, so they still gotta work that in. But I don't know. There's something about Luka. He's really good. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know. There's something. Like, don't get me wrong. He's an MVP candidate type player, for sure.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
How old is he, though? He's like 21 or no, he's probably 22, 23.
Yeah, he's super young.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's something about, I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
Maybe it's just support. Like, he needs more there with him.
Maybe that.
But I think Porzingis is good, but he's not. I mean, like, look at what all these teams in the West have.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray and Jokic. Like, he doesn't have that.
What? Who?
Luka. I don't think Porzingis, Luka and Porzingis are not.
Who's the okay? So that's a two-headed monster, right? Luka and Porzingis.
Two-headed monster like that.
So then who's
the Lakers,
on the
right?
who's on Denver?
I'm saying like Luka doesn't have that running mate like Jamal Murray does with Jokic. Or
you don't think Porzingis is a good player?
Not at that caliber.
I think he's a 25
not
game.
Not in
type.
Jokic category.
Oh well, yeah, but But Jokic is probably the best center besides Embiid. Him and Embiid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's that top like.
But
elite.
But Jokic is the MVP out of the two. Like, he's the MVP candidate out of Jokic and Murray. He's the MVP candidate. So in this case, it's Luka.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I just think he needs more there, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I think,
and not necessarily another star, like just to fill out the team. More role players to kind of fill.
They're young too. Yeah, very young.
But they're fun to watch. They were fun to watch in the bubble.
Yeah, for sure.
Luka's always fun to watch.
Yeah, he's really freaking good.
Yeah, and he's gonna sell tickets for them for a long time. And they do their, they got their European guy now for their next, 15 years or whatever it is.
They're European. You think that's
and he plays that style where he's not like, he's going to be able to play that way for a long time.
Yeah, for sure. He's got that Paul Pierce swag.
Yeah.
Like the slow, like.
He does, but more polished.
Yeah, for sure. Like he's better
his
than Paul
footwork,
Pierce.
his footwork and stuff.
Yeah. His footwork, especially around the basket, is ridiculous.
Yeah. Once he gets close to the basket,
for a guard to be able to do that around a basket with the trees is impressive.
But he also is a tree. He's like 6'7".
Yeah, that's true.
So when he gets around the basket, then he turns into a post player.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Did you see this? Okay, so did you see this Morgan Wallen thing?
No. What is it?
Okay. So Morgan Wallen, he's some country star with a mullet.
Oh, that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah. You don't tune into the mullet stations?
No.
Yeah, he used a racial slur and got caught on camera doing so, and so now everybody is, taking him off of their platforms or whatever. But it did say that his streaming numbers and his song downloads and sales are going up. So
no.
Yeah, which also shouldn't be a surprise. So,
I wonder. I like that. I reckon I like that guy.
Yeah, I knew I liked that guy for some reason. Something I identify with. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, but the amount of people that I've seen online. So like I've seen people commenting on this whole situation because people of course are saying, cancel culture, come for him, blah, blah, blah. And then other people are saying, well, black people say it. So what's the problem there? there's that argument out there. And then I saw some other people say like, you never said it. Like, come on, you never said it before. Like in comments on stuff. And I'm just reading these comments like,
dang,
man.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by.
I'm not surprised either. It just, it was just wild.
Like that's America. Like I'm not surprised. Yeah, I don't know the dude. I don't know of him. Never heard of him. I heard his name. Never heard.
I'd never heard his name before either.
Oh.
And I'm not a country music person.
No.
I never will be.
Uh-huh.
I think country music is the only music that I hate more than Drake.
I don't hate country music. Like, I've heard country music before, and
It depends on what country music, I guess.
I have a quick story. I remember in college in JUCO there was a time there was this club called Chapter 8 in like the Thousand Oaks area.
Yeah.
And it was like a college night thing, and me and my friend that played ball at Oxnard College, he was from New Orleans, and another one from Philly. We went to go to like the club, but we went on the wrong night. So we go up in there, and it's line dancing, swing dancing, rootin' tootin', cowboy shooting night or whatever.
Yeah.
And we walked in there, and it was the equivalent of DJ
Record scratch.
stop. Yeah.
I've been there before. In Texas, I got some of that.
So this is what happened. So we get in there, boom, doors open, and like they're literally like line. What do you call it? Line dancing?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like it's another word for it though.
Square dancing?
Square or line dancing? I forget, but they're doing that, and we're
Mechanical
like
bull riding?
No, there wasn't a mechanical bull, but we so boom, we go in there, and we walked in, and there's like multiple sides, so we walked to one side, we walked to the other side, and then we just left after like maybe like 10 minutes, and then my friend from New Orleans, he's like, man, I didn't think it was gonna be Coyote Night.
What's that mean?
I have no clue to this day, but yeah, that was
Coyote Night. Okay, shout out to Coyote Night.
Yeah. That's what. So to this day, like any night like that is Coyote Night. Any night that is like you're not expecting a certain demographic, or you're like expecting it to be more of a little bit of mixed crowd or something, and it's not, becomes Coyote Night in our little circle.
I've been to Coyote Nights before.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a fun place for me.
Yeah, for sure for you.
Yeah, like I walk around because, I mean, I've been to Borderline, and I think Thousand Oaks, same. And Borderline is a country bar sometimes. So I've been there on the country type nights, and it's just, it's not my scene. I'll say it that way.
Yeah.
And I hate, I guess I can't say hate, but god damn the music sometimes. I can listen to the first line or two of the song, and I can tell you what it's about. I can tell you that it's about a truck, it's about a gun, it's about a dog, it's about a Budweiser, it's about the military. I get tired of the themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, we got a call here. Wait, so what is it? Oh, yeah? Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
Oh,
What's up?
What's up?
Who art thou?
This is Zach. You're on the Live from Ox City podcast.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yo.
Yeah, Zach, can you hear us?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do we sound?
It's a little quiet, but
It's quiet?
you sound normal.
Okay.
A little quiet, but you sound normal.
Okay. Can you hear this?
Yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah, me.
Yeah.
All right, don't say anything that incriminates yourself because you're live.
Yeah, you're live from Oxford. That's going to be the intro now for anybody who's a guest is just a warning. Don't incriminate.
Yeah, definitely got to warn people.
I've killed like 12 guys. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Allegedly.
Hey, take that back. Let me get the reward money.
I'd take that back.
Hey, so, are we going to ask about the Super Bowl or about the other side question that we were talking about?
What was the other side?
Yeah, we'll segue. Zach, who's your pick tomorrow?
You know it's the Chiefs all the way.
Okay, figured. And we were going to get to...
it's always anybody but Tom Brady.
That's who you think is going to win, or that's who you want to win?
Both. I think they're going to win. It's who I really want to win. I think that it's a really good game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs do win, but I think the Chiefs will.
Tom Brady going to the Bucs, no training camp, brand new team, taking his team to the Super Bowl, 10th time in the Super Bowl, possibly giving himself a chance to win his 7th Super Bowl. Where would you say that he ranks in quarterback?
Okay, hold on. You're a known Tom Brady hater.
I would rank him all the way up there with the greats of all time, but not number one.
Yeah, let's get into your hate of Tom Brady. Go ahead.
Oh man! We got to go there.
Nah.
So I mean, obviously we got to start with Tom Brady versus the Steelers.
Well, yeah, and we should point out that Zach is.
I hate you.
Zach is an avid Steelers fan. We had to point that out. Okay, so go ahead. Tom Brady versus the Steelers.
So yes, you are our kryptonite. I hate you with a passion.
Right. So does that factor into your hatred or your? Would you say that you're biased because of that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you say that you.
Yeah, I am absolutely biased because I'm a Steeler fan, and also, of course, let me take it back there. They are cheaters. Tom Brady is a cheater.
Okay,
Patriots and
Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and the Patriots.
Yes.
So the Patriots as an organization are cheaters.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, just look at Robert Kraft trying to get little girls into bed and having them pay for it and getting in trouble that way.
Okay.
The entire organization is dirty up and down.
Okay. I can't argue that. I can't. But a lot of people would say that every team cheats. What do you? Because you've heard that. I'm sure you've heard that before.
I would say, show me the proof.
Okay. Do you think it happens?
Every team cheats, right? Cool. Show me the proof of anybody else.
Maybe
every single team of 32 does, but we have proof on one and one only.
Okay.
So
and definitive proof multiple times.
The NFL is the NFL is going after the Patriots. The NFL is looking at the Patriots more.
Because Roger Goodell isn't butt buddies with Robert Kraft and goes on vacations with him and his families. So, but you're telling me that Robert Kraft and Roger Goodell have a vendetta against each other somehow, and they're going after him? No, if anything, they've been hiding what they've been doing for years on end.
All right, let's stay focused here. So we're talking about Tom Brady. So he left the Patriots, correct? So now he's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who made it to the Super Bowl. So, and they, are they doing the same shenanigans? Like, can you still call him a cheater? And can you tarnish his legacy? Because he did it he's basically got another team to a Super Bowl. And whether or not he played really, really well, the same type of numbers, he was still at the helm of that team. He was the leader of that team. So where would you put him as far as top quarterbacks of all time?
Like I said, I put him all the way up there. Like he's
all
right
the way up there.
1, 2, 3.
He's number one?
Yeah, I mean like I said before, all of those are interchangeable between that 1A, B, C, D with him, Drew Brees, Peyton, and Joe Montana. Like all those guys are 1A, B, C, D. It depends on what your flavor is.
Like what you're using to rank GOAT. Like if we're talking rings or whatever, right?
Okay, if we're talking rings, which again, like I hate the fact that we want to say rings because Brady cheated for most of his.
Okay,
has just gone about their business, and we're going to talk about him as a quarterback without rings, the same way that we talk about Breeze and Manning, and then Joe Montana obviously has his. But when you throw them all in there, they are all greats, and they are all GOATs. That's the way I see it. Like there isn't a single one that.
Okay, so if Brady wins tomorrow, do you think anything changes with that?
Depends on how he wins.
Why?
Because
if it's like a kicker, if the kicker makes a field goal, then you're not going to give him the credit.
Or if he throws 3 interceptions like he did in the championship game, and the defense gets another 3 or 4 against Drew Brees, then no, the defense gets the credit because Tom Brady didn't win that game.
But he got him 3. He got him 3 touchdowns.
Great, but you also gave 3 giveaways. Like that means you didn't win the game.
Okay, so now it comes down to if he's actually the person to win them this Super Bowl.
He's got to put him on his back.
Okay, if I'm saying if he does, great. Like, all right, cool. I already have you up there. I won't say there's a GOAT in football. I don't believe in that in football. I think it's too many different positions making too many different contributions to call one player GOAT in football.
Which is fair, because it's even to do it in basketball, trying to compare guys from different generations. Like there's so many different factors, so I get it. But we obviously play the who's the GOAT game all the time anyways, Okay.
But if he does do something crazy and special in the Super Bowl, then okay, of course I gotta give it up to him as even greater than what I already believe him to be.
All right, fair enough.
I read something about Tom Brady today that when practice squad players would pick him off, like I guess Ryan Tannehill was known for like he would chew him out. Like he would yell at practice squad, he'd kind of like belittle them, But Tom Brady, he pays them. If practice squad players pick off Tom Brady, I guess he's been known to pay them.
Interesting. Yeah, and there's plenty of things that Tom Brady do that blow my mind, and the way he prepares, the way he keeps his body in shape. There's plenty of things that he does that absolutely blow my mind and say, all right, cool, I get you. I just have, it is really just me. I have a strong bias against him because of the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, go ahead.
No, we appreciate you for doing this. I know this is breaking your heart to say all these things.
Yeah.
How do you feel about AB and Le'Veon Bell going to the Super Bowl?
That that kind of kills me. It kills me so much, man. Like, I mean, like, you know, AB turned into a pure shithead. Like, dude, what the fuck was your deal? Le'Veon, like, I don't really have no hate towards Le'Veon. Le'Veon said, yo, I'm gonna bet on me. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna try to make the most money. All right, cool. It's a business. Like, I don't really have hate for him. He didn't go about it the right way, I don't believe. And he also didn't make the most money that he could have.
Yeah.
But whatever. His bet was on him, and cool for you. So, again, in that regard, I'm going
so
for
you
the
would,
Chiefs.
Yeah, I got it. So everything points Chiefs for you, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told Drew I kind of want to see Brady. Just because I don't want to see the Chiefs win, obviously, because they're in the Raiders division.
Of course.
You know, but yeah, we'll see.
As a separate bias from mine.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we all have our own bias, I guess.
All right. I just want to
Thanks,
see a great Super Bowl commercial, and that's all.
More than anything, so do I.
And I think there's like a puppy bowl, or there's some kind of animal bowl.
I'll be playing in that and on my crutches.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Zach. Thanks for your prediction, your pick.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Later.
Later.
Man, hate runs deep.
Yeah. Hey, man. Sports is a passionate
hell of a drug.
Topic. Well, yeah, that too. And shout out to Pound for Pound CBD. Nah. It's people either love Tom Brady or hate him.
Yeah, he kisses his kids weird also.
Oh, does he?
Have you seen that? Yeah. Yeah, he's known for open mouth kissing his kids.
Whoa, what? Open mouth?
Yeah. Open mouth. Yeah. He's a big kisser. You're not familiar with this?
He's a big kisser. Are you not familiar with this? No, I'm not familiar. And what does open mouth kissing mean? He's using.
There's lip separation.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's a real sensual kisser when kissing people that shouldn't be sensual. Like, if he ever met the Pope, he might also open mouth kiss the Pope. I don't know. He does it a lot. He does it. He kisses. He was kissing Robert Kraft like that. I don't know if he ever kissed Belichick like that.
Hold on.
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of him kissing.
Okay, and we're not going to spend too much time on this, but like, are we talking about on the lips kiss or open mouth kiss?
Well, open mouth on the lips.
Open mouth on the lips.
Yeah. Yeah,
Open mouth means more than open mouth, though.
Okay.
Opinion.
Let me just.
Okay, that's like on the lips.
It's on the lips. It's pretty sensual.
Yeah, the hand on the back of the neck is kind of crazy. I just,
yeah.
You say open mouth, that leads to like.
Yeah, we.
That leads to different. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. I've seen that. No, I've seen that. I've seen.
Do you have family members who are kissy people?
Wait, what? Do I have family members that are kissy people?
Yeah. Do you have family members that like you kiss when you see?
Yeah. Yeah, on the cheek and stuff. Yeah.
Men?
Nah. No. I mean, no. But in Hispanic culture, like, there is more of like a. I would say there's more. Huh? Yeah.
Like when you see somebody, when you greet somebody.
Yeah. like it's more affectionate, I guess you could say.
But you would never like pick up your cousin like Tom Brady did and kiss him like that.
No, hand on back of head, in the mouth. No, it's not my.
Did you look at the new COVID testing procedures?
No, what happened? What is it?
So
I feel like
I think in China.
I'm like, nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you don't pay attention to it. In China, and I think some other countries, they started to introduce a new way to test for COVID, and it was with an anal swab. So apparently it's more accurate testing through the anus. How would you feel about America adopting that practice?
How would I feel about it? I wouldn't feel biased anyway because I haven't even got any test period. So I'm sure it's an opt-in type of deal, you know. So I wouldn't be partaking in it, but hey.
But what if you had to get tested? Then you would have to do it. Like if you had.
Oh, you have to do. You're saying that like if they're like.
Yeah, if they changed it
way
to where. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Have you ever? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would that be?
What?
That'd be your first.
Nah, see, yeah, we don't do those. Yeah, we don't do those. We don't do those.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, if they introduce that to the United States, a lot of people might stay home.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to wear your mask now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to have to go get that test.
Nah.
Man, you ever think about those doctors that choose those types of disciplines, you know? Like a colonoscopy person. What it was? I don't know. A butthole person, basically. Yeah. Like, how do you choose to be a butthole doctor?
You can't even think of. You don't even want to.
Yeah, I mean.
No, you can't even.
I'm sure there's obviously good money in it. So that makes sense. But just trying to understand when you're choosing your discipline and you're, you know, you have the diagram of the person and you point to that spot. I want to be that subject expert.
It's just a shitload of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, because doing that, yeah, that's gross. It's gross. Terrible.
You don't want to do hospital or doctor work for shitty money.
No, that would be.
You'd be making an ass out of yourself, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any pet peeves?
Yeah, for sure. Of course. Off the top of my head, let's see, pet peeves. When people say, this is literally off the top of my head. When people are like, "This is the best day ever." Like all.
Or this is the best thing that I've ever tasted.
Yeah. Like this is
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, this is the best in the history of, like, when people go over, but like, really? Yeah.
Do you call it out?
Annoying. Yeah, it's like, really? What else?
For me, I have when people are talking, when people start talking while someone else is talking. Like even back in school, when the teacher was talking, if there were kids in the class that were talking to each other, like quiet, like, like just whispering over, that would drive me crazy just to hear other people doing that. And still to this day, it does.
That reminds me of when we'd be in practice and someone would dribble the ball and coach was talking.
Yeah, but we shut that down.
Yeah.
That was that's something that I've had to teach before also, like coaching after that, like doing camps or coaching, just doing whatever. Like you're trying to talk and people are dribbling and then you got to correct it, like,
Well, how did you do that? How we get into that? How would you correct it? Are you whooping people?
No, I've had to do it. I've had to do it at different levels. I've done it at high school. I've done it at junior, like younger kids, So like the high school, like I told, like I didn't yell, but just said like, "Hey, stop! Like, don't dribble the ball while I'm talking or while anybody's talking." But kids, like kids is different, obviously. Kids, what you have to do is make sure that there aren't any more basketballs in the gym than the one that's on the court.
Nah, I'm doing it the same way if I'm kids or high school. This is my response. And I've coached, the different levels. Every single time I'm like, all right, let's get on the line. Let's get our concentration up. Get our concentration up, and then I'll let them know I'm talking. How can you be listening when you're dribbling the ball?
Right.
It's always and never yell, never raise a voice. It's all right. Let's get on the line. Let's get our concentration up. And then they
can
always
you imagine
like,
that
what
happening?
are you doing? Why do you dribble the ball?
Can you imagine that happening at high levels? Like at D1 college basketball or in professional basketball, the coach is talking and then somebody's just dribbling right next to him. Just boing, boing, boing.
Yeah. Nah. They pretty much have the like graduate assistants take care of all the basketballs, put the basketballs.
Yeah.
It seems like when you see the footage of like them at center court or whatever, having a little end of practice meeting or whatever, there's never really basketballs in hand. It's usually
no. Every level that every level you go up in the basketball or I guess athletic world, you have more tarhead or like you have more peon peasant people to like do the stuff that you want, that you don't want to do. So like, in college you have a bunch of graduate assistants that you can just go pick up all these basketballs. Like,
yeah.
I remember when, like, I don't know if I've said it on the show before, but when I was at Cal State Fullerton, I was a manager for a semester. Like I was kind of looking to get into coaching, so I just wanted to try it out. So
yeah, and that's what you.
So I was just.
That's the route you got to go, or whatever.
Yeah, you got to start at the bottom. A manager is like the bottom of the totem pole. But so I did that for like 6 months, but and I'm trying to be helpful. I'm trying to help the team. I'm trying to help the players out. And so I told a couple guys like, if you want me to, like, I'll show up and help you practice or whatever. I'll give you passes. I'll pass the ball to you and all that. Help people out. But then just getting told the way to like go pick that shit up over there, or like go, like just disrespectful the way that people would like coaches would talk. Like you're just like like you're not part of the team. You're just the help. Just somebody there to just pick shit up. But every level that you go up, then you have more of these people to go do that type of stuff.
Yeah. And they're actually appreciated, man. I remember going to my 4-year school, and we had people doing the stop, the time, like the clock and the points. I was just like, man, I freaking appreciate you. Like, Like I came from a JUCO and we didn't have this, and they had like I remember like each drill would be timed and be like, all right, put like next drill, and they'd already have the time on the practice sheet, you know, so they'd put the 10 minutes or whatever it was for that next drill, and I'm like, I just like remember just going up to the person. His name is JD. I would go up to him and be like, man, like good luck, man, like you're doing your thing.
Oh, the time guy.
Yeah. He was a manager. He was one of the team managers or whatever. And I was just like, man, good luck. And how you're out here killing this time.
Hey, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, imagine getting up to the the professional like NBA level.
Yeah.
I mean, we know guys who have played pro, played overseas and stuff. Guys that will probably get on the show eventually. But talking to them and hearing, I'm sure the level of that is even crazier.
Yeah.
You probably have a dedicated person with you that will show up and train with you or whatever.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
So what episode is this? Is going to be episode?
We're at episode 17.
17.
Yes, episode 17 is almost in the books.
Yeah.
Did you did one podcast before, right?
Yeah.
How many episodes did you do?
Not very many. I think maybe we got to 6.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry. No, I felt I felt like you did more than that.
Maybe, but not that much more. Definitely not 17. But yeah, I mean it's fun. Obviously, like we enjoy doing it, and we learn more about it as time goes by. I definitely feel better about how to record a podcast, how to put it all together, how to learning and listening to other podcasts. That's something that I'm starting to do now. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that people can tell the difference from episode 1 to episode 17. But
yeah, that's another thing. Like people, like it is a lot of work. It is not. It's fun. It is fun. Like once you do the actual podcast, it is work though, and especially being consistent with it. Like it is work. But
trying to be consistent and trying to be good at it, really. Like trying to understand how to any creative field that you do. Like I do music, obviously. Like
yeah, you're definitely more a creative person for sure. Like
yeah, I'm used to the creative. Like I'm used to that type of thing. Like
yeah. So I lean on you with that stuff, like a lot, the creative type of stuff, and just even like more so like the hosting thing. What? Let me ask you this: what do you find yourself listening to more podcasts or less because you don't want to take from their
yeah
kind of
setup? I when we first started doing the podcast, I tried to listen to less podcasts just so I didn't have as much like interference. I didn't want to feel like I was trying to be somebody else or trying to do somebody else's podcast. But as time's gone by, you start to, as you do your own podcast, you do your own thing, then you start to run into roadblocks, or you have questions, how do people accomplish this? How do how do most people do intro music, or what platform do people use to get their podcast out or distribute it? What, how do people get sponsors? All that type of stuff. Like you have to look at other podcasts or look at other creators and see how they've done it. So as we've gone along, then I've started to introduce other podcasts, so that I can kind of learn more from them. And I'm taking recommendations from you to see which ones that which podcasts resonate with you, so that we can kind of be on the same page as far as what we're trying to accomplish.
Wow.
But what about you? Are you are you listening to more? Are you listening to less? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm not listening to more or less. I'm just literally living my life the same exact way. So that's what I'm saying. You're like more the creative, and I'm like just like do 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 do.
See, I have to. That's how my mind works. Like with anything like that, like I have to. If I hear myself, like, so if I listen back to what we're doing here, like we're gonna listen back to this podcast. If I listen to it and I hear, like, oh, why is this that way? Like, I don't like the way that we're doing something, or I don't like the way that, whatever it is about it, then I gotta figure out how to get past it. Like it's always, and I always gotta keep moving. So it's just how my brain works with it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget to. I need to stop. Like if I hit a point of, like, hey, you don't need to tweak anything anymore so much. But
yeah,
I
no.
don't feel like I'm there.
Yeah. So do you think there's any what would you say our niche is? What, Oxnard? For sure.
I think Oxnard, Ventura County.
Ventura County. Yeah, we don't neglect
Yeah, we don't neglect any
other
neighboring. Yeah. Yeah, sports, obviously we talk a lot of sports. But what did we choose? Society, culture? Was that our thing?
Yeah, something like
we had to kind of pick a category.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're still everybody's still always evolving.
We're still new in
Charlemagne, who is another podcaster or personality, radio personality.
Charlemagne the God. Yep.
Yeah, Charlemagne the God does Brilliant Idiots, Breakfast Club, runs a Black Effect podcast, right, for iHeart.
He's got
Media.
He's got like Drink Champs, All the Smoke. Like all.
That's all him too.
They're all.
That's on Black Effect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all on.
So yeah, he's like a podcast mogul.
Right?
Yeah. But he said
so anybody who wanna a podcast network that the CEO is not all in the videos, all on the records dancing, come to Live from Ox City. Nah, I'm just kidding. A lot of it's a lot of people in art, like that we would say like, like that we kind of identify with in the same. Some of the content that we're interested in is like there's a lot of like you say, a Charlemagne, a Brilliant Idiots, a lot of the sports podcasts like All the Smoke and what else? The Knuckleheads with Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson. What's another sports podcast?
What was that? The Jadakiss one?
Oh yeah,
Jadakiss
I still haven't heard that one, but I definitely want to hear that one. Yeah. That one's gonna be cool, I think. What else? I know Gilbert Arenas has one. No Chill.
All basketball players for the most part, right? And
there's a football one, a really good football one. With Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall.
What's that one called?
Brandon Marshall.
I Am Athlete, I think. Okay. I think it's called that. That one's good because.
So, are you listening to these? Are you listening to?
I've listened to a couple, like all these. I've listened to a couple. Like, I wouldn't say the only ones that I consistently listen to would be like Drink Champs. What else?
Drink Champs. I told you I was listening to Drink Champs the other day, and the amount of times that they clap on that.
Let's make some noise.
Let's make some noise. Bah, 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 bah.
Let's make some noise, goddammit.
And then he was like, Nori was telling somebody about how he had love for him or whatever, and then it was like this kind of heartfelt thing that he was saying, and then one of the other dudes on the show just said, "Pause." Like,
my favorite is when he's introducing someone. As he's introducing like certain people, as he's introduced, not the main guest, because he'll like do his little write up for the main guest, and then, but if it's like someone in the middle of the show that he's introducing, as he's introducing them, he'll start clapping, so he's interrupting his own introduction because everyone starts clapping. I like to watch that one. There's another one that I really like, is called Earn Your Leisure. I
just started listening to that one too.
Yeah, I would say those are the two that I've been listening to like for more than a year. I like Earn Your Leisure because
so you've been listening to Earn Your Leisure.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're more because I'm like really interested in business, finance, stuff like that, and they make it digestible for people kind of like us or whatever that don't come from money and stuff like that. They have a lot of people who really give a lot of game, and just minorities that are in specific fields like stocks and real estate and finance and stuff like that. So I really like that one. Those are main two that I would say like consistently. Other ones are just like, there might be a guest. It's like, oh, this person was on there.
Oh, I'm getting. I mean, I was listening to Your Mom's House for a long time, and then I kind of started to branch out. I've always listened to Rogan.
Rogan, that's another one, but it just depends on the guest.
Depends on the guest, yeah.
Speaking of Rogan,
always listen to Rogan.
Not to cut you off, but there was, what's the dude, the fighter dude that he's friends with?
Brennan Schaub?
Yeah. I saw a thing with him where they talked him out of fighting.
Oh yeah.
You saw that?
That was the first time you saw that?
Yeah, it was like a couple days ago.
Yeah, and it's like right after he loses the fight.
Yeah.
And then he goes on Rogan, and Rogan's like, "Hey, you should stop. You suck."
That was real.
And he's like, "No, I'm good."
No, that was real though, because like you could like, as someone who has like, though I'm like, I identify that because I'm that person who will have that tough conversation with my good friends. So I knew where Joe was coming from on that. Right. Like talking him out of being, he was basically like a top 10, 20 fighter is what I don't really know. I don't follow MMA, but it seemed like he was like a top 10, 20 fighter, and they were talking him out of like fighting, period.
Yeah, because I think he was coming off of maybe two losses in a row, and like 3 out of the last 5 or something like that. Like he had hit a rough stretch, and then he lost a fight, and then he went on Rogan's show, and then Rogan, because later in another episode they talk about that episode. Okay. And so they talk about Rogan. I guess he was thinking about it beforehand. He's like, I don't want to do it on the podcast. Like I shouldn't do that to him. Yeah. But he like they were talking. It kind of came to it on the podcast,
right? And
he did it,
right.
And you can hear that Brennan Schaub is pushing back on it.
Oh, for sure. He was.
He's like, no, I think I'm still competitive and all that stuff.
But
but then Rogan like breaks him down, and tells him like, you're not elite at this. Like these guys are better than you for these reasons. And telling him that he just didn't want to see him get hurt and then ruin his chances to have a successful career in something else.
Yeah, when you come from that that place of love and like, man, I'm really on your side. It's like it forces certain people to think about it, and you could tell he was like,
yeah,
even though
it forces the person that he's talking to think about how hard it is for him to tell that.
Yeah, exactly.
For Rogan to say that.
Right. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy.
And then Brian Callen, he's the co-host with Brendan Schaub on his podcast. The Fighter and the Kid is their podcast.
Okay.
Brian Callen was on that episode, and he was just kind of sitting there, and I don't even know if you saw him, but he was sitting there, and he wasn't really saying much. He agreed with Joe Rogan, but he wasn't really like, he was kind of letting the conversation happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Rogan, and then once we kind of started doing this, then I started to get into like Brilliant Idiots and Flagrant.
Yeah, dude.
I've been listening to 85 South. Tadell recommended 85 South. And then I listened to 85 South, and Earn Your Leisure was on 85 South.
Oh, really?
So then that's how
I got to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that one. That's cool. Yeah, nah, those two dudes are, I like Earn Your Leisure a lot. Just because of the game that you get, man. You like, you can apply. Like, I'm into that type of stuff. You know,
right.
Like, yeah, so if you haven't checked that out, check out Earn Your Leisure. Check out all the podcasts that we named. Local podcasts.
Yeah.
What are there any like Oxnard podcasts that you've seen?
Yeah, we actually made a discovery recently that we're gonna get into, but we're gonna get into it on the Patreon episode, which is gonna be available. Our Patreon episodes are available on Friday. They're gonna come out, so we'll continue that content on Patreon. If you listen to that Live from Ox City podcast and you like it, make sure to like, subscribe, share, tweet, send us
how does that help
snail
us?
Mail.
I hear everyone saying that. How does that even help us?
So likes and subscribes boost. It's all the algorithms, right?
Okay.
Like if you have likes and subscribe and people comment on stuff, then the link jumps up to the top, I think. I don't know. It's all some kind of social media magic.
Social media magic. It's like,
yeah,
I got you. Should we have said this in the beginning?
We probably should, but I mean, we can fix that.
We're learning as we go.
Exactly. We told people that.
We told people that, so it's all good.
Yeah, they know. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff.
Subscribe on where?
Subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, right?
So can
most of them?
Yeah, so they can subscribe on like Instagram and like Facebook, or no? That's a like, huh? That's a follow.
Follow is Instagram.
Follow is Instagram.
And then Facebook. I think Facebook is a like, maybe. Maybe Facebook is a follow.
Just don't dislike. There's no dislike, right? You can't dislike us.
There might be. I think there is. If you want to, people leave it.
If you're listening, don't dislike us on that.
We would appreciate that if you don't.
Yeah, don't dislike. If there's a dislike button, don't do that one.
Stay away from it. Please don't.
It's the one with the thumbs down or the middle finger. I don't know what the symbol is of it. It's one of those though.
The bad one?
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's the bad. Yeah, don't do the bad one.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so check us out.
So what about Patreon? How do they get us on Patreon?
Patreon, you can subscribe to Patreon for... There's different tiers on Patreon, right? There's different tiers. You get different stuff, different perks. You get exclusive content. You get content earlier if you sign up for the premium tier. I can't remember exactly what the numbers are for the different tiers.
Yeah, look us up on Patreon. We got like 10 extra episodes on there that you have
Patreon
instant
is livefromoxcity.com.
Live from Oxcity. Boom. Livefromoxcity.com. Super easy. You can access, and we got like 10 extra episodes that we go hard.
Yeah. Pause.
GTA 5. I'm scared boy.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Wow.
Zachary Austin
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
How you doing, Zach? This is Greg and Drew from the Live from Ox City podcast. We talked about having you on, talking about the Super Bowl earlier. Seems like you've abandoned us. So if you're able to call us back tonight, give us a call and we'll get you on the show and we can talk about Tom Brady and the Super Bowl. All right, thanks.